Hello there, Pastor Willingham here. Welcome again to the best channel, Be Eternally Seeking Truth. In 2021, again, it's vitally important that we be truth seekers for 2021 and beyond 2021. I want to talk with you today on point number 5 here in this volume 1 of this 30-day empowerment series. I want to talk to you about managing your ego, the issue with the ego. And John the Baptist here, he said it pretty clearly in John, the 3rd chapter, 30th verse. He said, he must increase, but I must decrease. And so John is letting us know that we need to be aware of our ego and the way that we allow more God in our lives, the way that we allow God to guide our lives more in the way that we need it, in the way that God wants to do it, is that we have to decrease our ego. We have to decrease ourself. We have to decrease our desire. We have to decrease our need for power, or just our desires sometimes to have things and do things that may not be in the will of God, but may be obviously in our will. And Christ even came to a point in his journey where he said, nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. And so it's again an awareness of ego, your will versus the will of God, and submitting your will to God's will. John the Baptist, even when he was baptizing and people came to him, he had to make sure that people knew that he wasn't Christ, where he said, I am not the Christ, because people saw him exhibiting power, and they assumed that he was Jesus. And John also, again, in his ego, managing his ego, had to also not just know who he was, but we have to not also know who we are, but we have to know who we're not, because sometimes, again, in the ego, had John bought into this idea that he was Christ, or had he listened to the crowd and the people who thought he was something more, something other than what he was, John could have done damage, like many times we do sometimes, in not knowing our role in things, not knowing who we're not understanding hierarchies of power and authority in things. And again, with the ego, just knowing our place in things, and knowing who we are, knowing who we're not, decreasing ourselves so that we can increase God. And so when we're able to do this, we start again on the road to being our best self. We start again on the road to being people who are eternally seeking truth. So have a great day. Be aware of your ego. Manage your ego today. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.